Yes, Rep Quattrocchi, please.
Thank you, Chairman. Mr. Warmer, it's no secret that Rhode Island is pretty well known for its business unfriendliness. So my question basically regards to misclassified employees, that designation. Is it possible that an independent contractor that is legitimate could fall through the cracks and be punished? Does it happen?
I would suggest that you can absolutely be a legitimate independent contractor. If you're in business for yourself, if you carry yourself in a way that you represent yourself as a business, if you stand to profit or lose from a job, if you use your own equipment, it's about direction control, and there are a number of factors. Is it possible that somebody slipped through the cracks? Anything's possible. However, the staff that work on this go through an awful lot of records and speak to people and have very clear conversations about the nature of their relationship with the contractor they may be working for or the entity that engaged them. And they talk about all of those things and determine whether or not these people are being shielded from payroll taxes by misclassifying them, or if they're legitimate independent contractors. So I would suggest it doesn't happen very often, if at all, but anything's possible.
Okay, so basically it's very subjective on your department to decide. You're talking about people that many of them are legitimate independent contractors. And
I would say most are not legitimate independent contractors.
Not.
In fact, I would say almost all of them are victims of the person that they're working for. And I'll give you an example, if you would indulge me, Mr. Chairman. At a project that's very close to this building, we visited several times based on information that we received that people were doing drywall and painting and other activities. And so when we visited and we asked people basic questions like, hey, how you doing? What's your name? Who do you work for? The answers were, I have no idea. I get cash at the end of the week, or I'm paid occasionally via cash. That is clearly someone that is avoiding their obligation under Rhode Island's payroll taxes and workers' compensation. That was not a prevailing rate job. That was just a regular private construction project. But that was a scheme to underbid the job, to steal the job away from legitimate contractors, and to take advantage of the people that were working for them.
right.
That's what we're looking for. We're not looking for the
Yeah.
legitimate businesses. That's not what our aim is at.
Right, and obviously my line of questioning is definitely concerned about legitimate contractors.
They deserve a fair shake, and we absolutely want to give it to them because we're serving them.
Okay.
And if you would, just one more thing. My colleague here suggested that fines are a regulatory tool to achieve compliance. I would suggest that for the fines that we're talking about in prevailing wage and misclassification, it's about creating fairness. Because workers and businesses that play by the rules are victims when people are able to cheat and to steal work away from them. It takes money out of people's pockets. It takes opportunities away from legitimate Rhode Island businesses. So, and Mr. Chairman, with respect to your question, I agree 100%. We should be looking everywhere we can to create a fair environment to deal with our citizens. But this is a situation where it's a little bit different, and these are the people that are taking advantage of those very same people that we're concerned about.
Thanks. Good question.